Hey guys, welcome. It's Miss Becker, the communication professor. We're going to do our quick overview of COM260, intercultural communication. So let's go ahead and get started. Actually, let me put this in student view so that you guys can, what I'm seeing is what you guys will be seeing. Okay, there we go. So when you start, you'll go over here. There'll be a little welcome video. I got to put that in. It is made though. So if you want to learn a little bit about me, that'll be in there. It's just about a minute. But you can go ahead and check that out. Second thing to do once you get in this class is check out the syllabus. So what is this class about? Well, this is intercultural communication. It is a diversity class, and it is also an intensive writing class. We will have a big writing project at the end of the semester, but we'll try to do that in smaller steps. So by the end of the semester, you're not like, oh my gosh, I have to write like a 10-page paper. It's like, okay, I've already done little parts of it, so now I just have to put it all together, right? If you'd like to transfer this class to ASU, it goes to COM263. In AU, it transfers as an elective, and UA, it transfers as COM117. And some of our objectives for this course is, can you define intercultural, cross-cultural, and just cultural communication? Can you recognize nonverbal competencies? Can you identify intercultural communications? Can you identify the worldview of the other? So on and so forth. And if you scroll down further on the syllabus, you'll see our course summary, which has the assignments. Some of these dates might change, like you don't have 4 things due on February 5th. I'll have to go in and fix that. Obviously, there are still things to be tweaked a little bit. Your full ethnography is not going to be due in February. That won't be due until April, the end of April. But I'll probably put it somewhere early so you can start working on it. And then if we go back to home, this will be what this video is, this course introduction video. And then the easiest place to get started is you go over here to modules. And the modules would be divided up into different weeks. So week 1, you'll have introductions, you'll have our pre-test, you'll have the readings to check out. I will put in some videos. They might be actual chapter lecture videos, or they might be other videos as well. And then there will be the PowerPoints for you to go ahead and check out. We won't be using this particular textbook, but the PowerPoints are a good way to just kind of, if you want to keep some notes or, have those printed off for you. But that's right there. I'm not going to download it onto my computer, but, we'll have these readings. You'll be able to click on those. It'll take you up to here. You won't have to buy a book because we'll have this stuff uploaded that you can go and read. Some of them will be readings like that from textbooks. Some of them will be like this reading, which is pretty short, so not a super long reading at all. Another chapter. Let's go back to our modules. Our assignments for each week. And then the nice thing about Canvas is once you get done with the week, you can just close it, and then Canvas remembers that you have closed that out. So then you can be like, okay, well, I've already done week 1, close it, move on to week 2, done with that, close it. Okay, we're on week 3. Let's check out and see what we have. Well, we got a blog post in one of them. And, we have this part to read about the 6 imperatives for intercultural communication. So for now, I forgot to mute some of those modules. Not all of the modules are done yet. So like this module 2 is not broken down into weeks yet. I will have that fixed by the time you guys get into the class though. So they should all look like this week 1, week 2, that you can just go through and progress as quickly as you want to, because everything will be there. You do have this announcements tab. So when, I make an announcement, they'll be here. So like the PDFs for the chapters in the book that I did last spring, they're there. Ethnography outline, if you would like to take a look at a sample ethnography outline, you can go ahead and look at that and even copy and paste that if you want to and fill it in for your own one with APA style citations and stuff. Then that's up to you. Have at it. I have no preference, but there'll be the announcements there. Like I said, we have the syllabus. We have the modules where you'll probably spend most of your time. I also just have a straightforward assignments tab. So if you'd like to go in and look at all of the assignments, then you can go through and do that. You can go through and look at the quizzes that we're going to have to do. So we have our pre-test that you have to take, test 1, midterm, test 3, and then our post-test. You have a grades tab. If I ever do comments, they'll show up over here on the side where you can click on that and say, oh, okay, well, this is what Miss Becker said to fix. So let me go in and do that. You can look at the people in your class. So right now it's just me, yay. But you'll be able to see who else is in there. And then if we ever do any group assignments, I'll be able to put you in groups. There's files. So there's chapter PDFs, course readings, so all the PowerPoints. So you shouldn't have to come to the file section for these because they should all be in your modules where they need to go. Discussions, sometimes we'll do discussions. So for the narrative presentation, if all goes well, we'll do those in class, and then people will just come here to respond and give some feedback and say, oh, you did really well with this, or here's something you could improve upon. But depending on how the semester goes, if we do these online, then you'll post the video in here so that other people can respond to it. And then like our pop culture discussion that we'll do. So for your ethnography, you'll pick a culture that is new to you, that you are not part of. And one of the assignments is you have to find an example of pop culture or popular culture from that particular place that you're looking at, and then respond to some other people. There's probably not going to be too many discussions in this class, depending on how the semester goes. If we end up going more hybrid, more virtual, then we will definitely be having more discussions. There's this pages tab, which you probably won't use, but it can show you all the pages. If you can't remember where something is, but you remember the name of it, you can go to there. Conferences, access denied, at least for me. And then collaborations. I have to set up the collaboration, but like if we're going to do a peer review or something, sorry, the cat is about to tip over an entire shelf. So if you hear a loud bang, it's the cat over there in the corner. But collaborations can be used for like sharing Google Docs and stuff. So if you need to peer review something, then I can start a collaboration and you'll be able to access that through Canvas, and I'll have access to that document. And then this NetTutor, is it going to let me do it? No, it's not going to let me do it because I'm technically an instructor. Okay, yeah. So, but you can go to NetTutor and you can drop off papers and you can ask questions and get tutoring in there if you ever need help. So, maybe if you're not feeling good or if you're short on time, you can go through there rather than having to go into the library for the tutoring services. That is an option for you as well. I wish I could show it to you, but it looks like it's not going to pull it up on this particular one just because I'm logged in as an instructor rather than a student. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. I would be happy to hear from you. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the spring. So awesome. Thank you.